Get ready for non-stop action. Yousri Belgaroui is putting on a striking clinic, Demetrious Johnson is heading to the Hall of Fame, and UFC Seattle is delivering knockout after knockout. Plus, Terrance McKinney just made a statement in seconds. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single second.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Yousri Belgaroui delivers a brutal TKO at UFC Seattle. Former Glory middleweight champion Yousri Belgaroui secured his second win under the UFC banner, facing off against the previously undefeated Mansur Abdul-Malik. Abdul-Malik, who entered the octagon with a 3-0-1 record since joining the UFC in 2024, was met with a masterclass in striking. From the opening bell, Belgaroui utilized his significant reach advantage, peppering Abdul-Malik with damaging leg kicks while maintaining distance. Abdul-Malik struggled to close the gap, eating multiple strikes before switching stances. The first round saw Belgaroui largely dominate, picking apart his opponent. The second round saw Belgaroui showcase incredible takedown defense, stuffing a body lock attempt and circling back to his range. Though Abdul-Malik managed a brief moment of control from the back, Belgaroui quickly regained his footing and landed a clean knee. With just 20 seconds left in the round, Belgaroui had Abdul-Malik badly hurt, landing a powerful left hook that the resilient fighter somehow survived. Facing adversity again in the third, Abdul-Malik managed to secure a takedown, but Belgaroui quickly returned to his feet, landing a decisive straight right hand. The fight ended with a massive knee in the clinch, sending Abdul-Malik face-first to the canvas, securing Belgaroui's second consecutive knockout win. This victory over a previously undefeated prospect solidifies Belgaroui's status as a striking sensation in the middleweight division. Fans are buzzing about Belgaroui's incredible striking prowess and his potential in the UFC. Don't go anywhere, we've got more incredible UFC action coming your way. Next, we dive into a legendary Fighters Hall of Fame induction. Demetrious Johnson, to be inducted into the 2026 UFC Hall of Fame. The undisputed greatest flyweight in UFC history, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, is set to be immortalized. UFC officials announced during UFC Fight Night 271 that Johnson will be enshrined in the Modern Wing during the International Fight Week ceremony this summer. Johnson, a former longtime 125-pound title holder, holds the UFC record with 11 consecutive title defenses, a remarkable streak achieved between January 2013 and October 2017. He will be the first fighter from the flyweight division to receive this prestigious honor. UFC CEO Dana White hailed Johnson as the greatest flyweight of all time, and praised his incredible career and record-breaking streak as one of the most remarkable achievements in professional sports. At 39, Johnson last competed in October 2023 under the One Championship banner, following his final UFC appearance in August 2018, where he lost a split decision to Henry Cejudo, ending his title reign. His UFC tenure concluded in a landmark trade deal in October 2018, sending him to One Championship in exchange for Ben Askren. Since retiring from active competition, Johnson has remained a prominent figure in MMA through his YouTube channel and collaborations. His legendary career includes notable victories over Demetrious Johnson, Kyoji Horiguchi, John Dodson twice, and Joseph Benavidez twice. Johnson's induction joins the previously announced enshrinement of the Zhang Weili vs. Joanna Jedrzejczyk fight from UFC 248 into the fight wing of the Hall of Fame. This announcement has sent waves of excitement through the MMA community, celebrating a true legend. But the Hall of Fame news isn't the only major story from UFC Seattle. Stick around as we break down the thrilling preliminary card action. UFC Seattle prelims deliver drama. Bahamon's bloodied, Gibson makes history. The preliminary card at UFC Fight Night in Seattle was packed with excitement, featuring a bloody battle between Ignacio Bahamons and Tafik Musayev, and a historic win for Lance Gibson Jr. In a featured lightweight bout, Ignacio Bahamons endured a tough night against Tofik Musiev. Despite a strong start from Bahamons, who dropped Musiev with a straight left, the momentum shifted. Musiev landed a blatant headbutt and a cage grab in the second round, contributing to a significant cut over Bahamons' right eye. Musiev, a former RIZIN standout, secured a unanimous decision victory, marking Bahamons' second consecutive loss. Meanwhile, Lance Gibson Jr. etched his name in the UFC history books. Fighting out of Port Moody, BC, Gibson, a second-generation fighter, secured his first UFC victory by wobbling Chase Hooper early with an elbow. He followed up with knees from the clinch, leading to a TKO finish. Gibson and his father, Lance Gibson Sr., are now the only father-son duo in UFC history to both record wins with the promotion. The prelims also saw Navajo Sterling continue his undefeated streak with a second-round TKO over Bruno Lopes, Casey O'Neill return with an emphatic stoppage against Gabriela Fernandez, and a controversial majority draw between Ricky Simon and Adrian Yanez. In a bizarre turn of events, Tyrell Fortune initially had his UFC debut win over Marcin Tybura announced incorrectly, only to be called back to the cage for the correct decision. Alexia Tainara also extended her impressive winning streak to 12 fights. Fans are celebrating Gibson's historic win and debating the controversial draw in the Simon Yanez fight. And the finishes didn't stop there. Get ready for another lightning-fast knockout that had everyone talking. Terrance McKinney ends Kyle Nelson in just 24 seconds at UFC Seattle. Terrance T-Rex McKinney proved once again why he's must-watch television, delivering another spectacular finish at UFC Fight Night 271. McKinney needed a mere 24 seconds to dispatch Kyle Nelson in their lightweight bout at the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. From the opening moments, McKinney unleashed his signature power, hurting Nelson with hard shots before sealing the deal with a decisive blow. This first-round stoppage maintains McKinney's perfect career stoppage rate, showcasing his dangerous offensive arsenal. Despite having some ups and downs in his UFC career, McKinney's ability to deliver exciting finishes remains unparalleled. In his post-fight interview, McKinney expressed his elation, stating, "It feels amazing. I almost cried right now. It's the ability God gave me, but I also have that ninja strength." The quick victory adds another highlight to McKinney's already impressive reel of finishes and solidifies his reputation as a dangerous lightweight contender. Spectators and fellow fighters are in awe of McKinney's explosive power and speed. That's all the fight news for today, but we'll be back with another packed show soon. And that's a wrap on another action-packed UFC update. We saw Yousri Belgaroui dominate with a TKO, Demetrious Johnson get his legendary Hall of Fame call, Lance Gibson Jr. make history, and Terrance McKinney deliver a 24-second knockout. Don't miss out on any of the fight night excitement. Hit that like button, subscribe to news, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts on these fights, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.